Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another stream. We are here right now live to play as Poland-Lithuania and continue this campaign in Divergences of Darkness Fan Fork, one of the two major single player editions of Divergences of Darkness actively being developed as we speak. Hope you're all coming out of a great week and you're going to have a great weekend. I'm here to guide you into your weekend on Friday. It starts here. It starts now. Well, at least in my time zone, everyone's coming back from work. Everyone's coming back home preparing for a weekend of partying and just craziness. Glad to have you here, Lazathel. Welcome. Hello, Korn. Hello, JBA, Brady, Rogo, and a Hungarian looking name I can't say. In this mod, Bionia has additional flavour and content. So I hope you all enjoyed Bavaria Part 8, which came out on the dot as promised. I was able to hold to a schedule, and hopefully I can hold to a schedule of releasing the next one next week. I very much hope for that, but I'll keep you all updated on the time that Part 9 will be coming. So if I'm not going to be able to adhere to a completely weekly schedule, I'll let you know if it'll be maybe Saturday or Sunday due to a little monetization delay. Don't talk about any spoilers for the plot of Bavaria Part 8 in my Twitch chat. That's been the rule for 3 years. Come on. So, welcome everyone. Great to have you all. So we're in for another nice long comfy intro where we chat and have some fun. Bavaria Part 8 was a really great one to make. I enjoyed it so much. There were so many funny moments I could watch back and funny little clips that I put in. Good stuff. I had a lot of fun making it. 3-year-old rule to don't spoil Bavaria series. No, the 3-year-old rule is to not spoil my ongoing series, whatever it was. So, back in the day I used to say release an episode of the Muscovy series and then do a stream. Or maybe the American Bloodbath and then do a stream on Friday. I used to have a pretty tight schedule where I would release the video at 5 o'clock and then stream an hour later or 2 hours later. I don't know why I put myself through that. I could have just released the video earlier and then had some breathing space and given my audience a breathing space as well, because some people watched the video and then immediately came to the stream. So it's better to do it this way. Better to release it at 3 my time. I was back in the day I was just really committed to that 5 o'clock every Friday schedule. Nothing could get in the way of it. And I hate to admit it, but it was basically Victoria 3 coming out that interrupted the weekly schedule. For a while, there had been some weeks where I couldn't make one, but then I would try to return to it and put it out on Friday at 5. But Vic 3 coming out pretty much disrupted it all. I took like... When people say how much I talk about Vic 3 or covered Vic 3, thank you very much Doug, just Doug, for the 25 months. That's a name going way back to my CK3 games. When people complain about how much I did Victoria 3 when it came out and how I focus on that, it was, I don't know, it wasn't even 2 weeks that I took off of Vic 2 to cover Vic 3. It was like, I don't know. I did my first Victoria 2 stream after the game came out very soon. My next Victoria 2 video came out very shortly. I'm going to have a quick look right now. I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to look on my YouTube just to see the date of when the next video after Victoria 3's release came out on my channel. The South American Thunderdome was the one, but it was either... That might have been before Vic 3 or after, I can't remember. I just want to clear this up. Ready for more Chadislav content. Yeah, he's back. He's here. So, okay, yeah. It was Spain and Portugal Are Back, the follow-up to the South American Thunderdome, which came out on the November 11th, which is about 2 weeks after the release of Victoria 3. So I took 2 weeks off to cover the only the sequel to my favourite game, the one I've been covering. Big deal. So I took 2 weeks off, and then when 2 weeks were up, I released a video. And then on the 18th of November, how many? Is that a week? That's a week later. A week after that, I released the machine parts shortage. Another great video, another banger. And then I'm just looking through my old content for some reason. Then a couple of weeks later, maybe even 3 weeks later, I released a Knights of Honor video. Oh, I see why it took so long. I made the massive Victoria 2 multiplayer guide, an hour and 10-minute video. The massive multiplayer Victoria 2 guide. I took a long time off to make that. But people were really getting anxious I wasn't making any content because I was doing that. Then I released Switzerland on December 24th, Christmas Eve. And then on January 6th I released OpenVic. I'm just looking through my old content at the start of this year and the next year. I'll stop that now. So if I want to do, at some point, I would do a dedicated stream towards looking at older content and reminiscing. A whole stream of that would be fun. Maybe on YouTube as a discussion. But now, I was just going off on too much of a nostalgic tangent there. So, hello everyone. Yes, we're actually playing this, and we have a situation on our hands. We're playing as Poland-Lithuania and DoD Fan Fork. And we're doing a long intro as we gather viewers before I actually start. I give a long intro to gather viewers, but there's still people coming in later going, oh my god, what did I miss? What did I miss? Can't wait for OpenVic mods to have machine parts and mid-game advanced machine parts. But just, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the end of 2023. And it's going to be a big anniversary, the 6th of January 2024, because it'll be a year since the Open Victoria 2 video, which sparked so much to happen. And the OpenVic project itself, which spawned out of that, is going strong. It's only gathering momentum and getting better. So, on the year anniversary, we can look back and be very happy with what's happened and what the team that formed has achieved, what the community has achieved in terms of showing love and interest in it, and it'll be great. Great thing to look back on. But don't get any massive hype about it coming out soon. Don't get any hype about that. It's a long-term project. One new video update, a new video about it. A video update about OpenVic takes a long time for me to edit. I think it's better if we do a stream update. I mean, maybe we could do a stream update, but I could edit a video out of that. I don't know. But you know, I'm focused very much on the Bavaria series and getting it out weekly. I simply can't edit an OpenVic update video as well as doing the Bavaria series, you see. And if we go back earlier in this year, that affected. I mean, those OpenVic videos I did, the updates, it was all very exciting and good, but it did disrupt my Victoria 2 editing. And I'm completely focused on that now. Well, I'm doing a little bit of OpenTTD editing on the side, but Bavaria is the #1 priority and I want to get that out weekly now. So if you're going to see an update on the channel about OpenVic, it'll be in the form of a stream, I think, to answer. Now, if we let's focus on this. YouTube or Twitch, what's better? As a discussion stream, it'll go on YouTube, and I've said that for months and months and months and months and months, and I've done previous OpenVic update streams on YouTube. Did you watch them? But yeah, we did them on because I don't know, it makes sense to do it on YouTube in a way. You can set them up, schedule them. You were watching them. Great, well then, I have no plans to suddenly change the platform that I release them on. They will be on YouTube. Unless you were asking me that as a sort of general question, what's better in general? In which case, I could go off on a long rant about the differences and the fact that I moved back to mainly streaming on Twitch several months ago. But I don't want to go off on that tangent now. I want to go off Oh, it's a general question. But I mean, you know, I thought you were referring to the streams in OpenVic because that's what we were talking about. Your pop type pie chart is almost all blue. Yeah, that's farmers. That's the farmers, 71%. We have not really industrialized at all. The reason being, we don't get a good party to do it until the paternalists drop, or maybe socialists. We'll see what they're like. So let's actually get into the game, into the map. So there was crazy things going on at the end of the last session of this. There were weird things happening that I can't quite comprehend. Romanian patriots have risen up here. I don't think I'll get involved. Wait, Romania decked on... no, did they? Oh, it's on the contrary. Romanians are actually helping Turkey with their rebels. What? They're sieging down Romanian patriots? What the actual fuck? You don't have my permission to do that as my puppet. Don't do that. Yes, it is from Nuto. Hello, Real Mothman. Hey, I was just replying to your comment on the YouTube as well. Yeah. But yeah, I did say at the start of the series in episode 1 on the intro about who can form what, and the fact that Albions cannot form Germany. Where is fire and clueless? I added clueless. I added another type of fire. I'm glad to hear it, Mothman. I added a different fire emote. I can't remember what it's called. It's some fire. I don't know. So here's the situation. We launched an event war, or a decision war, against the Tsardom of Rus. And actually, Ukraine declared on Rus first. And I jumped in to try and make sure I could sort of enforce my event on them before Ukraine took land. And then, as I was moving in and Ukraine was moving in, Ukraine pieced out taking the Oka region here, annexing that straight up with the Choir State. Then, my war was pieced out instantly without me doing anything. Not instantly, it took a little bit. It was pieced out without me piecing out, essentially. I didn't send peace. And I was so confused, I thought something had glitched out. I assumed that in my event war, if someone else grabbed land from Rus, then that glitched it out and forced the war to just end. But, after investigating, in order to inform the creator of the mod, Danuke, who has been very responsive to these streams, telling me about the mod and writing things down that he's going to update and improve, we worked out, or I went into the game single player, looked around, took a couple auto saves and stuff. You have cores on Crimea yet? Not yet. We'll see. But what actually happened was that Aragon became the war leader of my war and was just piecing out for the treaty. They actually did piece out for the treaty, but I didn't know, and they did it without my consent. Aragon is my war leader. You want to know why that is? Mainly because I have anti-military parties in power, and who becomes war leader is based on military score. So that's the end of that mystery. It wasn't anything insane, it wasn't a bug, it wasn't some glitch with the events. I bet the DoD Fan Fork people, Danuke, are relieved that that was why it happened. Because I think Danuke was panicking, oh my god, there's something broken in the event, what's going on? But no, it's fine. It's only basically an intended feature of the game happening. Another country becoming war leader. That happens all the time. And it's an AI moment. It's Aragon, the great AI, coming in. So in order to do this and figure this out, I did a couple runs and I advanced a little bit in single player to see what happened. And there's nothing really I can do about Ukraine taking that region in terms of gameplay. And there's no reason to edit it out or to go and tag switch to them. If they're going to do it, it's more of a challenge for me if Ukraine gets stronger. So yeah, there's nothing I can do. I cannot enforce my treaty before Ukraine takes that. And even if I did enforce my treaty, that doesn't stop the war that Ukraine has. And me saying Russia and Rus and Ukraine so much in the stream is going to flag so many algorithms to come and check this stream to make sure I'm not talking about the war in real life. But I'm not. I'm talking about a game. At the Twitch admins, YouTube bots when I upload it to the VOD channel, it's fine. This is just a game. And, you know, in an alternate time period of 1852. Nothing to do with modern issues. So, just don't annex Ukraine. I'm annexing them both, though.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
Well, looks like Ukraine beats Russia even in alternate history, lol.
Thank you, Storm Giant, for the 6 months. Appreciate it. It's just happening about 170 years before the other one. So, are we ready to unpause? What's happening in the world of football, by the way? You remember, actually, on the last stream, we had the England-Scotland match coming after. I specifically made my stream happen earlier on that Tuesday so that I could watch the football after. So, I start watching the football after the stream's done, and I get bored and stop after about 20 minutes because it was shit. And then I just check the score now and again after that to see Scotland losing in real time, and that was it. So yeah, I just don't actually like football. I don't know why. I just get caught up in the hype of it, you know. And then I watch a game and I find it's actually the most boring, uninteresting thing on earth. But we've still got the football tag, and we're talking about it. You know, how's your team doing? Hello, Sparta. Did you see Bavaria Part 8 Sparta? You had a cameo in it, not to spoil the plot. No, it's not because Scotland loses that I didn't like it. I got bored before Scotland lost. I can 100% guarantee from the bottom of my heart I got bored of it before Scotland lost. Or before we even conceded a goal. You just hate football because your country is shite in it. I don't like tennis, and we're good at tennis. I mean, we've got Andy Murray. I don't. You know, it's nothing to do with it. Genuinely, just don't like football as a concept. It's just I don't like how money has just massively corrupted it. It's just so far from authentic local communities. It's just. England beats a mid-team. English, it's coming home. I also noticed the Scotland fans were just like, what would happen in the stadium would be the England fans started singing a song, and then Scotland would boo, and then the England fans would start singing a song and Scotland would boo. Why don't we sing our own? Why are we so negative? We should have drowned them out by singing our own songs about us instead of just being haters, being negative as fuck. That also annoyed me, but what can you do? Alright, JBA. No spoilers for the plot. Thanks. So are we ready to unpause? We're going to continue this war against Tsardom of Rus. Welcome everyone. Starting, unpausing. United Provinces of South Florida goes bankrupt. Don't care. Didn't ask. There's no way we can prevent Ukraine taking a region from Rus. So, when this war suddenly pieces out without me sending a piece, that's Aragon, okay? And they will be enforcing the treaty, because they did that every time I tested it. At least Aragon isn't hijacking the war. There goes Ukraine. Look, they take the Oka region, causing an enclave. That's right, Veteraniu. And then they peace out. So that's that. Rule break. Rule break! What's Burgundy doing? Oh, they're at war with Bohemia. Ah. That's a great German war. That's an event war. That's real. It's really happening. Military access rescinded with Ukraine. So this should peace out very soon, this war. It'll be peaced out. We're gathering enough war score. Isn't that still the same Great German War from the other streams? It could be. I can't remember. I don't remember paying attention to whether the one I was in, or the one that I declared my war while it was happening. I can't remember. It might still be the same war. Could be. Poland lost in group with random islands that aren't even country. Tesco, Romania, and Albania. It's so embarrassing. Well, is Poland having a rough time? Who did you lose to? Be specific. You're describing these countries. Tesco, Romania. Is that Moldova? And well, you did say Albania. But who are the random islands that beat Poland? And when was that? You got beaten by the Faroe Islands. There we go. Now we can verify what happened here, by the way, by looking at this. We can see the diplomatic report to prove what happened. Aragon accepted the peace offer from Tsardom of Rus, enforce a treaty on Tsardom of Rus. So now we're going to wait. You see, when this happened last stream, if anyone remembers, and the event war pieced out like that, if I had waited a little bit more and just let the game play, we would have eventually gotten the event for peace and to enforce my treaty. But I just sort of ended the game and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck happened? It glitched, and I ended it. So, yeah. But to be fair, these events do take a little bit of time to actually happen in these cases. As you're about to find out. You got beaten by the Faroe Islands and Moldova. Other thing we're trying to do here is form a Yugoslavia by spheering the relevant nations. And no one is really contesting that, so I think we're going to be able to do it. Burgundy sphering Ruthenia for some... Where's Ruthenia? Oh, it's that one. It's my little guy. Why are you going after that? I'm going to be taking them. I'm going to annex this little thing. Albania. This is why I don't call GPAI on wars. Yes, I'll try to avoid calling in Aragon in the future. Unless I get a jingoist party or something good, so that it can't happen, and they won't be able to join. So, but, you know, like I said, these events do take a long time to actually happen after you do them. They take a while to kick in. Look at this industry. Oh my god. At least the luxury clothes have closed. For good, hopefully. We can encourage more soldiers. Gotta love Ruthenia and Ukraine existing at the same time. Yeah, it's just... I mean, look, the history and the culture is very different here. This Ukraine is Cossack and Malorussian. Malorussian is a different culture. Galician is a different culture. Litvan, Lithuanian, it's all different. How's Arcadia doing? Aye, let's have a glance. Which tech did I just get, by the way? Missed that. Yeah, Arcadia's doing normal. Australian Council has remained independent here. I think that's actually the option that's rare, but it happened. Plantagenet is winning, I think. They won the first war. Belgians got balkanized. Next tech we're going to get is biologism. You see, we've got 30 to research tech, so we're going to culture tech. So we're going to blast through all the culture techs we can, and then maybe restore the academia to start getting other ones. Colombia es muerto. Y yo y mis hermanos amamos a la patria colombiana. The end of Muscovy. Okay. Now, which bit of this do I get? I mean, there you go. All the Ukrainians in the chat can have a little laugh. Amurido. Muscovy has fallen. It's over. I need to get that chud gun emote from my Discord onto the Twitch now. I'm gonna have a wait. I'm gonna pause it for a sec. I'm gonna look on my Twitch to see if I can add a new emote, and I'll do it right now. If I can, if there's slots. I don't suppose I'll have gotten any new slots because, I mean, sub count has never been up to the levels it used to be when I did more multiplayer like over the past couple of years. And by the way, subscribe. We're still in September, you know. We are still very much in September. It's just that I find it hard to navigate through all these fucking Twitch menus to find my fucking emotes. It's genuinely hard to find these. Channel. No, not on here. Affiliate. Affiliate emotes. We have moved to the new emotes page under viewer rewards. I've got 5 follower emotes. Okay, yeah. I've used up all my emote slots, I think. Yeah, I only get this many. I only get 9 tier 1 subscriber emotes. I think OpenVic MP will be huge. I'm personally extremely... It will be. It damn right will be. What I could do is make Shotgun a tier 2 emote, because, let's face it, no one uses the tier 2 and 3 emotes that I have. Hello, Fourth Kaiser. Twitch sucks in this regard. Which, we could get rid of one of the emotes. What do we think here, chat? Are there any tier 2 subs in here right now? I can't wait for the first stream or series in OpenVic. It's coming in a while. It's coming in a while. Don't get hyped for it now. At tier 2. I have another animated emote slot, but it's not animated. 1 mil points to become VIP is mental. You better start grinding then. What's the least used emote? I could make it a follower emote. Mouth breather isn't used that much. The rules isn't used that much. The rules would be used more when I was doing multiplayer and we had rule arguments, but I'm not streaming multiplayer now, so I'm going to swap that one out. I'm going to swap out the rules. What is OpenVic? Search it up on YouTube, or do ! OpenVic in the chat to join the Discord server for it. And then read the FAQ, the frequently asked questions. So this is a follower emote that we're using. I mean, come on. You get 9 standard Twitch emotes for subs, and then 5 for following. This doesn't encourage subscribing that much. It only encourages subscribing so I can get new slots, but it's really hard to sell that. Will anyone subscribe right now just to get me some new slots? Right, I'm adding Chudgun. And it's a follower emote. So, wait. If I was smart here, I should move one of my sub emotes to follower and make Chudgun a sub emote. And then it would encourage more subbing. Right, let's get this. I'll have to find where I saved it. You're going to see in a minute, Roggo. Sorry to pause like this, but this is a good emote you're going to get, if I could find it. It's going to be too big, isn't it? Oh, it's not square shaped. Oh, right, I'm opening Photoshop. Sorry, bear with me, everyone. Thank you so much, Lazathel. Thank you for the new tier 1 sub. And that was a discounted sub in September. I'm opening Photoshop. I want to get this emote on my Twitch now. I'm not going to show Photoshop. Because that involves me going on to my fucking stream OBS studio and then putting that as a new capture and getting it on. And that'll just make the whole process take longer. All I'm doing is cropping an image so it's square shaped and reducing the size of it. Bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. Right, okay. So I'm just narrating what I'm doing. See, that one's gone. The rules is gone. You must have been gifted one, Fourth Kaiser. So I open the ratio of the crop command and set the ratio to 1 to 1 so it's square. It already pretty much was square, but it was off by like a pixel. Right, do that. Reduce the image size so it's not too big. Do not remove the 1984. No, that one's staying. You just bought it? You just subbed? Oh, well thank you. I didn't see a notification. Okay, we're about to get this new emote dropping live on stream. Okay, that's what you mean. Fuck! What? What? Image is not between 112 pixels and 4096 pixels. What? And what is the pixel count on it? Right, let's see. It's currently 104. I made it too small. I made it too small when I changed the size of it. Wait. It's fine. Let's make it 200 pixels. No, it's not saying the width. It's just too small as an image. Alright, this time. Let's go. Oh my god, it's here. Oh my god, there it is, guys. You post it. It's there. It's in. Chud gun. A new emote has dropped. Get it in there. Use it. It's so good. Wait, I can't type it? Do I have to refresh myself? I can't type it. Okay, but everyone else is. I don't think I should refresh because I'm streaming on this window. I don't want to. I don't need to type it anyway. I know it's there. I know it's working. Look, for the benefit of the VOD gang, let's increase the size of the chat. For the benefit of the VOD crew, just so you can get more context as to what's going on. Spam it all you want. This was made, I have to show, was it, I'm going to check the Discord general chat and the pinned comments. It was made by Zenmos. And again, I can't see this guy's name because I'm on streamer mode and I only see X, but I think it's Zemnos. He made it. I didn't make it. It was made by Zemnos on my Discord. So... And this was all, this tangent was started because Muscovy has fallen. Alright, reducing the size of the chat. You had your time. You had your time in the limelight. It's over. Alright. Moskovia pala, miliardy dolžny golodat. End of Muscovy. The clocks, you've all probably read this for the amount of time this has been on the screen now, but the Bible, the Book of Revelations, this was foretold in the Book of Revelations, obviously. Someone said it was a TNO reference. Fuck that. Ugh. Oh, my game audio. Can you hear my game audio? No. If I can't hear it, you probably can't. It's gone off for some reason while I was like tabbing out doing shit. I could just reload the game for it. Yeah, I mean, wait, you can? Now my music's gone. What the hell? The music stopped. What's going on? It's a big deal because it's kind of annoying for me. The music stream just stopped. What the fuck is happening? Now we're in complete silence. Except my voice. We're getting fucking flashbacks to that Napoleon's Legacy stream. Just in complete silence. Putting together some 30k stacks here. Yeah. That music playlist with its shitty fucking opera song. Here we go, it's back. It's back. Spud gun car crash accident. Oh, it's gone again. What? Oh, it's back again. It's over, we're back, it's over, we're back. Alright, veteran, you. Yeah. Who was it who wrote the Spud gun car crash thing? Wait, that was the one who wrote the car crash meme. That was Spambot, wasn't it? That was actually Spambot. What accepted pops you got at this point? Polish, Galician, Ashkenazi, Malo-Russian. Polish, Galician, Malo-Russian, Ashkenazi spread out everywhere. And that gives me a 4.38. I'm missing the Lithuanians in more ways than one. I miss them. But I'm missing them as an accepted pop. What was the event war peace deal? It didn't give me anything, but I think it caused Russia to collapse and fall apart. I got Moscow here in my sphere. I should check the decisions to see if there's any new decisions. It's still just the Treaty of Hadych. I don't know. I don't have the infamy to go after Smolensk, but maybe I'll get an event or decision for it. I don't know. When fully convert Prussians, I don't know if that'll ever happen. Yeah, I will be creating Yugoslavia. I'm well on my way to doing that. Plantagenet is fearing Moscow. We should reload for the game audio to come back soon. How about create Eastoslavia? We are at a sort of point where we could be considering dropping the whole infamy thing. I already have actually used an infamy command. I've used the infamy decision already. Because I also want to take this, because it has my accepted pops. Principality of Ruthenia, and its little iron bit there. I wouldn't mind that for myself, you know. But the literacy has gone up nicely, and the research points have gone up. Is this PDM? The mod is loosely based on PDM. Yeah. Not entirely, but it has some PDM things. Everyone in the chat who knows PDM, what do you think about it? Do you like PDM if you know it and have played it before? It sucks. I just wanted to gather a random sample of people's opinions on it, if anyone who knows. Too much depth without real meaning. I don't like when it changes the fundamentals of the game. What is PDM? Well, I did direct the question to people who know and have played it, and if you haven't, then you just can't answer it. And that's fine. I would agree with what JBA and Fourth Kaiser have said about it entirely. I don't like it personally. I just wanted to get a random sample of people's views on it without prejudicing them by telling my view, by saying I don't like it. It's a really old mod. I don't think it's actively developed now. I think it's just old. It was is it in development? It's got its you know, it's mainly done through forum threads on the Paradox forums. That's where it came from. I don't think it transitioned to Discord, so I think that shows how old it is. It kind of died out about 2015-16 maybe. Liberty must always be defended. True plurality. There's a fork. Well, if anyone's developing it still on Discord or anything, I'd love to check it out. Because even if I don't like PDM, I still want to check it out, see what the current people are up to with it, just to get a view of what's happening. There's no PDM thread, there's no PDM section in the giant ugly Victoria 2 modding server. Island check, oh yeah. There we go, 44k, remember the stat is right there, started with 7.51k, now up to nearly 50k. Growing rapidly. Let's build a fort on it. There you go. I thought that was Spain. Well, Smolensk is allying me. Let's, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll sphere all of these. That'll keep it out of Ukraine's hands, and it won't mean I'm just blindly annexing and using infamy. Penal colony, tax haven. I don't know what it would be. I mean, according to what's happening in the game, it's a proper settler colony. Polish and Galicians are just moving there and actually living and producing salt. And we don't have slavery. Do we? No, we don't have slavery. Can we mark the start of this stream as well to keep track? Oh, it's too late to do it at the start of this stream now. So nah. Serfdom? I abolished serfdom, mate. What are you on about? Serfdom has long been abolished. Moscow should declare war on other Russian states, or you have a decision to help them form a subservient Tsardom of Rus. Well, I think that's what happens before. Oh, that's new. Oh my god, this is new. Oh, shit. Look at that. This is a tree that we did not see when we were playing Plantaginia. This is the... Oh my... Oh, that is the slave revolt. That is fascinating. Look at their accepted cultures. Afro-Arcadian, Afro-Germanic, Afro-Latino, Afro-American. That is cool. I'd love to play as that. I'm gonna... Here... We might have a tangent. I'm going to take a save here. At some point, I might come to this save to play as library. 3 brigades, 13. Well, that would be a challenge. Play as Plantaginia. JBA, I just did play as Plantaginia and become them. Well... That would involve going through a lot more of a Plantaginia run just to get them, and I think it's kind of complicated, the events that you have to go through. Hello, Debtbrig. It's really easy to just take this save and do it. We already did one sort of epilogue as Plantaginia by doing the Cowboy King. I'm running a Muscovy run right now. There should be some war declarations from Smolensk on Muscovy. Some shenanigans with... Well, you are spoiling everything, to be fair. You are just outright, but it is useful info. I do believe that I get more casus bellis and cores than accepted on all this stuff. I think I do, but I don't need confirmation. We'll just keep playing and see what happens. The Renos are also free. I don't know if they are. They might still be a puppet. Alright, we're getting everything in the sphere here. We might be able to form Yugoslavia soon. War of Chinese reunification. Should we help Illyria? We really should. Because if they fall to rebels, they'll break out of Sphere. Now, can I get to them? Yeah, I'm sure I can. I have Hungary in the Sphere. Bulgaria broke free as well, that's new. Nitra? A puppet of my puppet. A puppet of my sphere, I should say, will not give me access. Romania will allow me, so let's see if I can go through this way. Ottomans? Ottomans, yeah. Is Ottomans still in my sphere? Nah. They were. We're taking the long route round. So, Union's allowed. Gets towards social reforms. Wait, do those reactionaries occupy the capital? Which one is the capital? Oh, it's... okay, it's over. It's actually over. It's too late. The armies that I'm sending are just basically going to get in position to attack Illyria again to put them back in the sphere. That's all I can do. It's over. Can I get some chud guns in the chat? China still existing? In some form or another, yeah, of course. Romania still lost to Romanian nationalists and Dobruja joined Romania anyway. True, I just noticed. You're right. What the hell is going on? Illyria is... Hey, I can't even... Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I just lost military access from Turkey. Why is that in the game? How I keep losing mil access from everyone? Serb nationalists. We're going to see Serbia here. Remember my entire campaign is Aragon, where I carved up the Balkans. In this campaign, it's happening automatically. And like sort of organically to rebels. Whereas I did like Free Peoples, I completely carved it myself in that Aragon game. Really makes you think. Oi, 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 what the fuck is Spain doing to Hungary in the sphere? One infantry to add the sphere on Illyria? Yeah, I'll do it. But I need to get to them, so... God. Looks like Muscovy lost the war of Smolensk already? I don't know. Was there a war? I didn't see it happening. I don't think there was. I could just sphere Illyria manually. I did just waste an infamy, however, I could also just not care about infamy. Yaroslavl and Smolensk. If in doubt, I'm just going to sphere these places. Where am I on Illyria? Is it like hostile or something? Acquiring Balkan puppets? Ah, Romania's enough. We are opposed. No, I'm cordial. I can easily resphere them. I don't need to use the army. Taking so much attrition. The attrition in this mod, ladies and gentlemen. Cavalry, artillery, that's a PDM thing, yeah. So, it's actually very useful that Serbia is breaking free here, because I need to sphere them in order to form Yugoslavia. And I need to sphere Albania, I think, for Kosovo, ironically enough. So once I get all that, then we'll have a very probable Yugoslav puppet formation. Spain is fucking everywhere. Getting those research points in there, just what you need. Now I want to annex the Principality of Ruthenia, so to go about this, I would need to remove it from my own sphere and then justify conquest on it. I don't know what would happen to Nitra in that case, but we'll just find out. We'll just see what happens to it. I doubt I annex it. I think it'll just become free. Pop demand mod ultimate is the only thing I could find on PDM right now. Last update was 2019. Well, there you go. Whatever that was, its last update 2019. It's over. PDM has fallen. Millions must play HPM, GFM, TGC instead. Education efficiency. Thank you, Carter. And, yeah. I thought you were saying something about the episode there, but you mean this campaign, yeah? We should all play Thrash's mod. What's that? I've heard some of that. I've heard that name. What is that? Soldier Pops, Lavish Exhibition. I thought it would have been a nice flavour event, but no, it's just the shitty exhibition thing. Can I link stuff here? Oh, I keep forgetting to change the linking rules on the channel, but then again, I have no idea what the option for that is. I should make it so subs can send links in the chat. We just got biologism, though, and I'll get this tech next. Spain was the thorn on my shoe trying to form Yugoslavia. They kept Montenegro spared the entire game. I'm not going to let them do it. Hey, whoa, 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 what's this? Ruthenian pan-nationalists. Jacobin rebels. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, they won't accept access. God, what is going to happen there? What country? Are they going to join another country? What's the light blue party? It's free market liberal or social liberal. Commercialists, otherwise known as social... no, market liberals. They will join Ukraine. For fuck's sake. Well, another reason to attack them. Can I resphere and... Sorry, I actually want you back in the sphere. I like you after all. Can we do this? Can we go back? Special military. Hey, I can't say the whole thing. We can't alert that many algorithms. How was your week, Spud Bro? Good. Full of great editing, such as Bavaria Part 8 and 9. It's over. So Ruthenia has fallen. It's over. Can I get another chud gun in the chat? There's no way I'm getting this. I don't even have Diplo points. Thrash mod. Well, I don't know what it is. So, okay, the rebels did nothing. You were all wrong. They did nothing. And now it's just Jacobins. So they're actually going to lose their Nietzsche puppet out of this, though. They did nothing. And I'm doing this now to lower relations. Well, I don't know what Thrash's mod is, and I'm not going to look right now, so can you give me a rundown? What is it? The rebels did nothing. Now it's Ukraine, and now it's that has fallen. The Ruthenian pan-nationalists have fallen. Can I get a chud gun in the chat? If you started Vic 2 very drunk. The same happened with me and Sepoys, Punjab, fucking shit. Fuck you, fucking bloody shit. It's all falling apart indeed. Can I get some subs? Subscribe now in this auspicious September event for cheaper. Or donate using the donation link. There you go. Oh, I see. It's like that's a fucked up mod where everything is swapped places. Isn't there a EU4 mod where they put Japan in Europe? Or did they swap the United Kingdom and Japan? That level of oh, Ukraine! Ukraine has now fallen! Can I get another chud gun in the chat? Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go and have a 2-minute break to get a cup of tea. This is too much for me to handle. There's too many chud guns going on right now. Wait. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get a couple of tea. Oh, just this particular campaign, this session is blowing my mind a bit too much. It's just crazy. Everything is falling. There's nothing right now that isn't actively falling or has fallen. Nothing. And what even was the reason that Ukraine just fell like that? They were doing very well. It's what happened. Did the USA give up on them? Think of guessing where Japan is in fascism mod. I don't know, but everything is just fallen. Just, wait, what if I... Liberi has fallen soon. No, it hasn't actively finished falling. But yeah, the Cherokee, the Renos are in the Plantagenetan sphere. So there. Right, be back in 2 minutes, lads. Minor disagreements over pronunciations lead to this. It's key. I'm back. ladies and gentlemen. I was away for a couple of minutes. My viewer count has fallen. Can I get a chud gun in the chat? That's, yeah, I don't want to get into this argument about Kyiv and Kiev, but that is a good point, Big Dickens, because it's so inconsistent. It's Warszawa, not Warsaw. It's Moskva, not Moscow. No, it's all of those things technically, but the English language has its own word for many cities and countries across the world. It's Paris, not Paris. It's Roma, not Rome. No other country enforces this on us. English has its own word. I mean, China did it with Beijing and Peking. Shall we reload in order to get the sound back? Yeah, it's time to get the sound back. It's Budapest, not Budapest. You're 1 second away from being... But I'm making linguistic points. I can just resign. I'm so used to multiplayer rehosting. Wait, no. I do have to actually quit so I can get the sound back. Because it's like my game's glitched. Oh, it's back. Oh, I just hit quit anyway. Fuck. The game has fallen. It's over. Divergences in darkness. Fan Fork loading back up. Are they going to make us call it Zhongguo instead of China? Are they going to make us call it Nippon instead of Japan? And it actually looks like the Indians are going to make us call it Bharat instead of India. They've got the Hindi language has an interesting thing where you see these letters with an H right after it. It is quite literally like saying that letter with an H. I think it's like Bharat, Bharat. It's the way I read it described was that it's like it's not as if you actually go Bharat, but it's like you try and say B and H at the same time, or you let out the B with a breath, like Bharat, Bharat, Bharat. But again, no one's going to be able to say it properly. People are just going to call it Bharat. So it just defeats the purpose. I mean, we're not able. English speakers cannot say half the things that other languages can say, and it just becomes a big failure when they try to impose it. When we say Beijing instead of Peking now, but we don't say the tones on it. I'm getting that wrong. Let's look at those some cheeky North FCs there. Right. Beijing has tones in it, and I don't know which ones they are. So we get that wrong. I get that wrong. Might as well just say Peking. Okay. Well, this is where it gets really controversial, eh, Det Brig? But thank you for your point. But yeah, I mean, it's true what you say. I mean, when I say Kiev instead of Kyiv, I say Kiev, but it doesn't mean I don't have immense sympathy and all that and support or whatever. Or it doesn't mean I support the other side by saying the name of a city the way I'm used to saying it. I'm going to mispronounce every country's name, intentionally. In Portuguese we say Pequim, Pequim. Now that's a weird one, because it's like a Portuguese way of saying Peking, Peking. In French they still say Pékin, and I think it's Peking in German, and oh yeah, Magyarország, exactly, instead of Hungary. I can say it, I know how to pronounce it, but I don't think that many people who speak English as native language do. So, where were we? Sphering stuff. Principality of Ruthenia. Which one's that? Oh, it's still this one. Don't need to sphere them, actually. Okay, so what just happened with... there's a lot of Polish pops in there, actually. In Chernigov and Poltava. So, what do we do from here? Do we get any new decisions opening up as a result of that insane thing that just happened? I think we really just need to get towards the Treaty of Hadiach. We need the religious policy to not be moralism, and we need nationalism and imperialism. Nat and Imp only comes out in 1860, so we just have to wait for that. Otherwise, we just keep going forward. I'm not going to justify on any of these. Yes, that's right, Burgundian Walloonsman. You developed this mod. Are you the one who added the events for these? For Poland? What can we sphere? Albania. Oh, Serbia's there. Another controversy just exploded. That's the Balkans fully freed from Ottoman rule, apart from their modern day little bit there, Edirne. But the rest of it is also falling. The domestic rebels. Rip Otto bros indeed. They did quite well at the start. They took a lot of their land. Turkey is falling. Can I get a chud gun in the chat? But on this stream, the point is that we're killing Ukraine and Russia. Both, as Poland. That's what we're doing here. They will both fall. Can I get a chud gun in the chat for that as well, please? I think we can obviously pump it up to speed 3 to get through this. Oh no, the capitalists are trying to reopen a luxury clothes factory. Hello Greg Ellie, welcome, it's going well. Russia and Ukraine both just exploded into random Balkanized states. Sloboda Ukraine host seems to be the best. I'm really surprised as to why that happened there to Ukraine. What, you know? They were genuinely doing well and it looked like they'd become the dominant power there, but then they just explode. The Great Shun. Is Finland a puppet? Let's check. Yes, it's an independent puppet, just like Pskov there. Yeah. Wanted to go on a rant about language issues in post-Soviet space, but too much and too boring for Twitch chat. I mean, it's the wise decision, really. I mean, I do allow people to have a bit of leeway in the Twitch chat to discuss controversial issues and politics, but I wouldn't let it go too far. And yeah. It's best not to talk about. It's just this place. What we do here on Spudgun streams and videos is to get away from all that. Yaroslavian liberation of Oka. So what's this? Yaroslav decks on Sloboda Ukraine host. Now, if I joined that, I could come in, but do I have the infamy to take capital? And is there already too much war score on the table? You know. I could just let them all kill each other as much as they want while I wait for... Maybe Muscovy Treaty War had an impact on the Ukrainian explosion? Maybe. That one, the Ukrainian one didn't come with an event that I could read. Just, it must have been something internal. So, I think I'll just let these ex-Ukrainian and ex-Russian states just kill each other as much as they want while I go towards... you know, the next thingies. Do I keep this? I think I'm going to keep the plus 30% to culture tech while I wait for nationalism and imperialism. Use it for that and use it for empiricism, and then I'll restore the academia. I do need to get some Miltex. But there is one place in my community where I allow full range of political arguments, and that is the infamous Politics History channel on my Discord. It's a containment channel. We divert all political discussions and that sort of topics to that. Keep it in there. And let people talk about almost anything they want with some freedom of speech. Almost everything. Within obvious reasons, and within Discord TOS. But if you want to debate politics and stuff, that's please go do it. Go do it there. Contain it there. Deep lore in that land is that I get a potato blight. Thank you, Isdar, for making some points that make sense. That land is mostly Cossacks with loose loyalty to any central authority. Yeah, that makes complete sense. I thought they were moving towards a central authority permanently, but they reverted back. Potato blight has happened, my pops are falling. Can I get a chud gun in the chat? Island check, nearly 50k. Malo Russia here fell to Jacobins, but even that didn't seem to do anything. Malo Russia has a lot of cores though, and they accept Galician. 70% of the weird cultures in DoD. Oh, they didn't get genocided in this timeline. I guess so. Let's keep trying to go for this. I need to annex that. Hey, the pop growth, we're counteracting the potato blight. That potato blight mixing with chudgun has a deeper meaning as well, because spud is a potato and it's all based on potatoes. There's deep symbology going on here. Yaroslavl is defeating Sloboda Ukraine host with ease. What's a fun high population density nation to play in DoD? A high pop density nation? Bohemia, I guess? My brother in Christ, just open up the population density map mode and pick the reddest spot you can find. Spud, are you ever going back to trying persistent empires? Oh, that's a really good point, 5meal, because I see persistent empires there getting developed and doing really good things all the time. But I just don't have much time to get into it. I abandoned streaming it because it gave a really bad viewer count and I got really annoyed. So it was just really bad. But you're right, it looks good and I should play it. I'm not going to play it on stream though, I don't plan that. If I am ever going to go back and play Persistent Worlds, it will be just to myself off stream, I'm afraid. But I'll record gameplay as I always do for everything, and maybe Atlantia. Oh, that's a good point, Atlantia. I don't know what's going on down here in South America this time, but Atlantia is a good country to play. It looks like Bjornia's doing it. This Odonia thing is a Bjornian puppet. It seems like Bjornia might have won a war against Lotharingia or something. But Atlantia is a good country and it has lore and stuff to happen. The mod developers of this have talked a lot about Atlantia being good, having a lot of good stuff to do. I'm going to do a Bjornia run at some point. I will. Okay. Maybe that could even be my next playthrough. Le jour de colère. That is that means the day of hatred. The Great Revolt is over. It has met its end upon our bayonets. Shot down on scores of battlefields. The banners of the rebels have been torn from their masts, with the East once more in our hands. What has happened here will never be allowed to occur again. We will see to that. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm not reading this. Uh-oh. Can I get a chud gun in the chat? Fucking hell, that's dark. That's dark. Oof. There you go. Well, that just happened, as they would say in a Marvel film. So that just happened. So, build some troops. Why was I still paused? Too bad you aren't in a position for an Arcadian intervention. No, I'm not. What would I do there anyway? That Liberty country still has cores. Maybe late in the game I could make a little side quest to go there and liberate it once more as Poland. Because there is some lore there with the Haiti, Poland in Haiti and all that. Freeing slaves or something. When do my good parties drop? I think 1860 might be a year where good new parties drop. My good old, what do you call them? The paternalists. I need them. Anything? No, nothing yet. Yaroslavl. Yaroslavl has greatly expanded. They all have the... You can still see the national unification cores of the Greater Rus or whatever it's actually called. You can still see them. You know what? I think I might grab the rest of Crimea as an established protectorate. And I'm gonna not care about infamy, okay? Sorry, not sorry. I'll just use the infamy event when I get hit for this. Well, there you go, Brady. That's what I mean. That's the context. Military tech. Oh my god, yeah, the industrial tech. Maybe a bit of inorganic chemistry. I think some inorganic chemistry is needed. The Wrong Empire, the typing anniversary. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit happening over here. Maybe it's a playthrough, but where do you even start with that? This great German war is actually still going on, and Burgundy appears to have moved in. I'm going to debug FOW. Where are they fighting? Oh, Bohemia's winning! Bohemia's winning! I thought it looked like Burgundy was winning because they went and occupied a bit, but Bohemia's right in there. In the Rhenish Confederation, which is something that's like formed mid-war. I don't have the railway tech, but Bohemia built some. Don't you remember the Adidas factories and the Adidas railroads from day one? Session 1? My audience doesn't really carry over from stream to stream. There you go. See, we have some railroads. Level 1 railroads spread around Nestle. It's good. It's not all a disaster. Poland has not fallen. Can I not get a chud gun in the chat? Ironically, the one place I don't have railroads is over in the German areas that broke away from me. Scandinavia didn't build you any infrastructure. Lithuania doesn't have anything either. Only mainland Poland is advanced. We're going into space, as that old Reddit meme goes. What party can I support here? What's the best of a bad bunch? You know, it's pacifist, anti-military, pro-military, but agrarian, pacifism. I'm going to just get a free plurality point out of that decision. We just got this. Wait, it's no longer valid? What happened? Did they fucking westernized mid-justification? But I didn't get caught. I did not get caught, and I'm going to do conquest. Should I? Yeah, we'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Crimea is the one place that I'm confident to just go in and conquer. I don't want to fuck with these event-driven Russian and Ukrainian nations. I want to wait for events for that. Thanks for getting the link to my main YouTube channel there. Go check out that YouTube channel. Heard it's good. Oh, Bohemia is falling. Bohemia is falling. Is this music a Venice series reference? Oh, I do need to annex that Malorussia. You're asking, weren't you here on the last stream? Weren't you here? That emote is so good. I can't give enough credit to the guy who made it. Really. I wasn't. But I remember. You've been here. I probably remember you because you were in a previous session and not the exact previous one. Yes, like last one. Slovakia is using Hungary's name. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Yeah, indeed. This Slovakia, Nitra, is a puppet of Malorussia. Right, we're getting spheres. Illyria's back in the spear. Maybe the YouTube stream. You were there for that, but I also remember you specifically being on these streams. Albania's in the spear. What do we just need now for a thingy? Just Serbia. All we need is a Serbian spear and then that's it. We can form Yugoslavia. Yeah? Yeah, that's it. We're going to form it. We're going to create it. We're going to construct Yugoslavia. That's the exact wording of the event. That surely won't backfire. No, it won't. It's good. Slav maxing indeed. Type 1 in the chat if you're Slavic. Are there any historical analogues to forming Yugoslavia or remaining by having a mini sphere? Not really. I can only think of end of World War One. I didn't even go over infamy from doing that. Oh, Bohemia. They became nothing. They just became the same kind of government. So we've got about 3 Slavs. That's a nice, comfy amount of Slavs. I've got 3 Slavs in my chat, and that's enough to start a massive argument between them. Type 2 if you're Germanic, whatever that means. Type 2 if you're Germanic, type 3 if you're Latin. Well, British people will be typing like 2.9. Alright, Crimea. The days of your tyranny are over. We don't need to do a propaganda campaign. That's for sure. Really not necessary. Romanians are the ones who desperately want to believe they're not Slavic. And they're sort of right and sort of wrong. Exhausted farmland in Bigzgog. Yes, that place, of course. Where's my 3 attack? Get him out. Get him, lads. Romuald Vysotsky. Where is he? Unassigned? Are Irish Celts? Yes, they are. Surely I'll win this attack. Can I get a clueless? No, I'm winning. What happened in a Europa game to make the DoD timeline? I don't know. The mod was made so long ago. One of these days, I swear, I'm going to make a DoD history video. Not talking about the lore, but talking about the history of the development and creation of DoD and who's behind it. One of these days, the business plot and the St. Clair Act. Let's follow us to attempt to seize a hotel in Nouvelle Bruges. Discovered a conspiracy by old Arcadians and Les Fiducie to overthrow the government and establish a dictatorship. Wow. The Americas are going down a path of lore that I never got when I played them. Well, indeed, that brig. Oh, horse output. I need to make a horse factory. Arcadia seems to be a nice place to live in this run. Did you not see the gigantic brutal war between the slave-freed nation and the Plantagenets? Alright. Jeanne d'Arc died early. Burgundians kept supporting England. The monarchs of the PLC in Scandinavia and a conspiracy to constantly coalition Moscow if it tries to unify Russia. That's true. I remember that being written somewhere about the lore. Yeah. Romanians and Hungarians aren't really in the Slavic world, really though, are they? Hello, Doomlord. I felt that conspiring in my run. I'm sure you would if you play as Muscovy here. It's funny that how that conspiracy by Scandinavia and Poland-Lithuania to prevent Russia forming happens in multiplayer, as a real multiplayer strategy, very frequently. The Bohemians accepted the German magnates and were Germanized to the point of speaking German. cheeky little grab of Crimea there. There you go. Now, we just wait for some events and maybe we'll get the rest of this stuff. Now I'm turning my sights on this little Malo-Russia, which we need to get rid of. This mod needs to add minor conquest. That's another good, legitimate reason for me to have a justification to use infamy things when I get the hit for this. That is indeed true. The Czechs and Bohemians are separate populations, that's right. Oh, whoa, 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 take the infamy thing before I get decked on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clearing infamy. Yeah. Yes, please. Back down to 22.5. You can see Bohemian and Czech. I don't really know which one's which in terms of the culture. Which one is the Germanized one? Is it Czech or Bohemian that's Germanized? It must be Bohemian, because Czech is the Slavic name and culture. That's Yugoslavia coming right up, everyone. What's an appropriate emote for Yugoslavia? How about a chud gun? Can I get a chud gun in the chat for Yugoslavia? Whoa! And ironically, the only thing in my sphere that they didn't get, well, they didn't get Slavonia, but they also didn't get Kosovo. But they did get Dalmatia and Istria off of Venice. So it's weird. I mean, I was about to say, it doesn't, when you construct a country like that, it doesn't take the land off any country that isn't going to be fully joining it. But then it took some of the land off Venice. Because Venice had Dalmatia and Istria, but it didn't take Kosovo or Slavonia. And when I did it to Romania, it didn't take Siebenbergen and all that out of Hungary. Or Dobruja out of the Ottomans, who I had sphered. Very strange how it works. It's Kosovo. Millions must learn Serbian. No North Macedonia. That's not a core, is it? It is. But I don't have it sphered, so I didn't need it. Also has cores there. Strange, but we've got our own puppet Yugoslavia now. Beautiful. Here, I'm getting through text quickly now. The research points are going well. We've managed to get quite high admin efficiency, and our economy's fine without even having private banks tech. But yeah, we're well behind on military tech, so we need more. Hello, Lidoge. You like this new emote, Lidoge? Hungary is encircled. This is like the Hungary Cinematic Universe map. Surrounded on all sides. I think there was a bit in the Hungary thing where I commented how my map looked like a basket holding Hungary. Of Illyria, or Yugoslavia and Romania kind of holding Hungary up. By the way, subscribe, get your donations in if you've got a Prime. Donation link is the best way to support this channel. Because there's, you know, less of your hard-earned dollars go towards a big company and they go towards the channel you wanted to support in the first place. If you wanted to support the channel. Unless... No, you don't want to send a donation. Unless... I thought it looked like someone trying to crush a skull. I don't see it. That's just your dark thoughts. Mate, that is just your dark visions. That's just you. When you close your eyes, you see people trying to crush a skull. That's just you. Brady. It's you. It's what happens living in Doncaster. There you go. That's what happens. I see low tier god saying mods crush his skull please and closing his fist. Maybe we need to... Is that one better, Twitch TV? Millions must subscribe. I will drink from your skull. At one point, I'm going to put the Chud Gun thing in a community post and say millions must subscribe, but I'm waiting for a time to do it. I don't want to spam community posts, you see. I put one out today. I put one out announcing when Bavaria Part 8 would be. I put one out now to advertise this stream, and a lot of you probably have joined on that. I don't want to spam community posts every day, so I'm going to wait until a good time between the last community post. And I'm going to unveil the Chud Gun emote to the world on YouTube. Alright, now your time has come, Malorussia. Let's see what happens to Nitra here. My prediction is that it will... Of course, I go to war with it if I do this, yeah, of course. But my quarrel isn't with you, Nitra. I don't want to fight you, Mountain General in Slovakia. I didn't declare war on you. Post it after another drama video. No, it's not about that. It's not about trying to use it to advertise a specific video or something. It's just, the point is, I just want to space out the community posts so I don't spam them. To give people a chance to digest each community post before I post the next one. Oh my god, that's the worst invention ever. What the fuck? Minus 0.3, mate. What the fuck? Can I get a Chud Gun for that? Poland has fallen. Plus we have a low birth rate. 0.1. Minus 0.1. My pops are not growing.
Some men just want to be out of sight.
The birth rate is falling.
Take some money potato based weapons pudigo 4 shotgun.
Thank you, Doom Lord, for the 333 tip. Appreciate it very much. So, that's what happens when we take Malorussia. We get a nice province, which is about half of our accepted pops, with iron, and Nitra gets free. Just fully independent. I appreciate the tip very much. Get good, that's a good emote. The Bohemian Empire? Is this them being good? What is this? The Treaty of Londres? The Second German War has raged across the day. Neither Emperor Sigismund nor his enemies in Burgundy and Scandi could prevail. So that is the draw, the white peace, after like 2 decades of war. Both sides have now recognised this stalemate and have met in London, or Londres, to establish peace terms, while in theory neither side made concessions. It's a failure for Sigismund. A Republican revolution, that actually happened. He abdicated as emperor. The Reichstag shows no signs of being convened to elect a successor. The Holy Roman Empire of the German nation has been the final casualty. Oh, so that's Bohemia not being an empire anymore, I think. So Bohemia has fallen. Can I get a shotgun? Yeah, the HRE was dissolved. The HRE has fallen. This is going to get really old if we overuse it. We need to calm down. How did I get an alliance with Thuringia? Also, Carinthia actually survived in its one German core. That's funny. I didn't notice that. Because it had Slovenia, but it kept Klagenfurt. And it has Slovene accepted. Could you show the island pop? Oh yes. A first-time chatter has emerged out of lurking just to get the island checked. The Danubian Revolution, wow. Over 50k, whoa! 53k. Skyrocketing. It's the only thing in this campaign that's not falling. Can we? What's the happiest emote I have in my emotes? Pops. Can I get a them pops in the chat? RGO filled up. Yeah. We need some RGO size researchers. Immigration focus on island? That's a waste of a national focus. I never managed to catch your streams before. You must be a VOD viewer then. In order to know about the island check situation, you must be a VOD viewer. But I wrongly assumed you were like lurking in those previous streams. Podella could use some soldier pops. Where are all the island pops coming from? Yeah, they're just migrating from my land. It's just colonial migration. Always happens. I have another colony, this region of Crimea, and it's gotten a lot of Polish people moving to it as well. I don't think... No, it doesn't start with any Poles down there. No way. What are people doing there now that the RGO is filled up? By the way, I'm going to save research points for nationalism and imperialism. Now it's perfect time. When you save research points like this, it does take about a year. So that's perfect timing. The sugar plantation is fully occupied, fully starved. So that's a good point. What do labourers and farmers do when the RGO is full? I think they just sit there. There's nothing else they can do. They might have a chance to migrate away to find somewhere, but people are still migrating here, so what do I know? Maybe it's time to make it a state so we can build a factory in it, get them some new employment. I hope the Treaty of Hadiach is what springboards me into having some new wars to do and some cores and events against the Russians and Ukrainians. It would make sense if that's what it is. You know, the Romanians seem very eager to deal with those rebels, so I'll let them do it. Farmer or labour pops will get unemployed and will migrate or promote to fix that. Yeah. Maybe they'll become artisans or something. Or maybe they'll become bureaucrats and then make it into a state. Ooh. Maybe it'll become a state without me even encouraging bureaucrats. It'll just sort of happen. Or soldiers, actually, yeah, maybe. Let's see if I can look and see if I can find a similar pop promotion or demotion happening in real time. Lesser Antilles, so let's pause it for a sec. Oh, this farmer is becoming a bureaucrat. I was right, and that's an accepted pop. Damn. This artisan is becoming a clergyman and an officer. Oh, these farmers are going to artisans. It is happening. It's actually happening. These ones are Afro-Germanic farmers becoming a clergyman. They are promoting the middle class stuff. I almost have enough soldiers to make one brigade. All must become bureaucrats. Yes, just become an office worker. The cog of a big bureaucratic machine. Millions must do that. I don't have much to use my focuses on since it's just currently impossible to industrialise. Well, how's the laissez-faire going for me? Well, some of the factories are doing well. The winery in Warsaw is doing very well. I play this game 2 years and see the first time you can check it. That's one thing about Victoria too. That's a very common theme. You can play the game for years and still find out new things you didn't know about it. I still do sometimes. I've played it a little bit longer than 2 years. I've played it for about 10. No, even longer than 10. 12 years. Hey, no spoilers for Bavaria Part 8, Lidoge. Watch out there. You can also get to that screen in the province pop-up on the map. Yeah, I think I knew that, but I just never... Yeah, this one. You can get to it. I knew that, because it's right there, but I never use it. Although, to be fair, it is really handy. It is actually really handy. I mean, maybe one thing I didn't know is this unemployment bar. I mean, it's been there, and every time I open this menu, you see it in your subconscious, but I've never really actually looked at this. And I've just seen that the unemployment has decreased for these farmers, maybe because a lot of them assimilated or promoted away and got their promotion to a bureaucrat. Encourage immigration. I could, but yeah, I will actually. I don't, like I was saying, I don't have much else to use the focuses on. Let's bring even more people out here. Oh, is it encourage it should be encourage colonial migration. That's the one. You should watch it. It was about 70 just now. Let's see if it goes up. Yeah, 89, 79. 92, will it go over 100? I'm looking at this number here. Nova Polska. No, it's not going up, it's going down. It should be effective colonial, yeah, because... I did tell you it's a waste of a focus, but I take it back. I take it back. Because I realise, you know, since I'm not industrialising, I don't have anything else to use them on, okay? You were right. If I was industrialising, it would be a waste of a focus. If I could focus craftsmen instead. But there is absolutely no point in encouraging craftsmen right now. When you tell them they don't want to go. Yeah, it's slowed down after I started the encouragement. Isn't that funny? It could be because the RGO is full. Maybe. Oh, that is so true, Bionic. That could be so true. Encourage migration only makes it so they're more likely to choose that over other places they could colonial migrate to, but their only other option is Crimea, which, to be fair, is actually probably more attractive because they don't have to sail across a treacherous sea. They can just walk down here. But a lot of Polish people have moved here. Remote bureaucrats. But is it time to make it a state? I think because of the reaching of max employment, it might reach a sort of stagnation point until I get techs that increase RGO size of farms. Do I make it a state though? It could just keep increasing the whole game as colonial migration. Or it might still get more out. It might still get more migration by making it a state. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's get the bureaucrats. Actually, no, I can't. I need 305. I need 305 colonial points, which I'm not too far off of if I build some ships. I have money lying around. Let's build a fleet. Thanks, Rotenberg. Let's build some commerce raiders. Are there even RGO increased techs in DoDFF? Probably. There's all those industrial techs that increase RGO size. Oh, I haven't researched abolition of serfdom. Surely these things do that. There are. I could have sworn they're all, you know, sulfur mine size. I mean, those are sulfur mines and coal mines, but there are techs that increase the mine size. I don't know which one it would be under for this. Like farming related techs. Sugar refinery, but they're there somewhere. I'm not going to just look through them all endlessly. The Danubian Federation, who just had a revolution, by the way. Oh, they're my new ally, there you go. I can't be arsed trawling through the text to see them. Okay, we'll look later, maybe, or maybe not. Hey, Malorussia has a little core on Moldavia as well. If I was really tryharding and min-maxing accepted pops, I could do the same thing. Pull the same tactic I did and release that. Fertilizer under chemistry. Well, I've already done... I've already actually gone down these chemistry techs. Organic chemistry. Output. It's all output. Alright, we're about to finally get to a big milestone when we get nationalism and imperialism. That'll be big. We get the Treaty of Hariak, which means we might finally be able to get Lithuanian accepted. Which means... you know what? I can't be bothered deleting the shit units made out of Lithuanians because they're accepted. Like the PDM units. I'll just leave them. What's first factory you would build on the island? Any factory that takes in sugar is a good. And I don't know if there is one. I mean, do you know? I can't build a factory on this party, so I can't look. But one of them might. You know, there might be. There might have been a PDM factory that was deleted because this mod stripped down the number of PDM factories that there are. Are there rum factories? I think there are. I mean, if you look at this tab, you can see all the goods there are. Can you see what goes into them here? Yes? No? No. Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. Are sugar down there anywhere? So you do have rum distillery, but that just takes grain, fruit and glass. Sort them in factory tab. Well, this would only show factories that I actually have, plus this tab doesn't work. I can't click these. So you've got wine, you've got rum, but liquor is rum. They just replaced it by the name. Is anyone seeing sugar going into any of these? I don't see it. It's not happening. Sugar goes into fuck all. It's over. If you click the good, you'll see what uses it. What you mean, like this? Yeah. But you can already sort of see what goes into it. First Guezin War. It's over. You can't see it on here anyway. Click sugar and trade tab. Aye. This one. Appointments burden. Like that. That. Maybe used for rum distillery. What? Okay, it is. Okay. Alright. I see. Okay, it would be a rum distillery. Alright. Got you. It's just that if I was able to actually build the factory, that's how I check these things normally. So it wouldn't normally matter on laissez-faire anyway. Like, I wouldn't be building factories, so I wouldn't be checking for this. We're just planning a future factory that we may or may not build. What just happened? There's a war. Oh, it's over. The war's over. Peace. Peace in our time. War didn't happen. Alright, we got Nat and Imp. We need to get a different party that doesn't have moralism. We need to have... It needs to not be moralism. So I need to support the Liberals? Is that what it is? We got new parties. I got a new anti-military party that just dropped. Whoa! A new anti-military party just dropped. Let's go. I should have prepared this. I should have prepared the tech. Let's get empiricism now and then move off of the culture tech boost. Ship factory. State capitalism though. Well, yes. Yes. That socialist party might currently be the best party I could have. The rise of paternalism, let's go! Does that mean I get the party yet? We all know what party we're going here. We're waiting for the paternalists to drop. They should be dropping soon. It's the base power tax in industry that increases our geo size for... Okay. So this. Yeah, this. Orchard size, grain farm size, fishing wharf size. It might come under one of them unless there's a separate one that says plantation. Colonial migration plus 5%. Boom. It's in there. Apparently ironclads and monitors are in there too. What? Paternalists, come on, we need them. I just made people more in favour of moralism. Actually, we cannot put the paternalists in. We need non-moralist parties for now. Shit. I don't know, Rogo. I don't drive. I don't buy fuel. Look it up. I drive. I gathered that. Oh, is this a drive reference? Oh yeah, it is. I don't drive. The Hoop War? That must mean hope, because it's pronounced hope. Is there a war down here? Yes, there is. What that said, Neue Hope must mean new hope. 20% more socialist? Yeah. It would be pronounced hope in Dutch. The Neue Hope. The New Hope. Is this a Star Wars reference? Oh my god, yo, this is a Star Wars reference! Let's make the people more anti-military so I get the Socialist Party or whatever. I should support the Liberals right now because they're the most likely party to win that aren't the Conservatives. I don't know if I'm safe to just place parties in power in this country due to the fact that in previous times under a parliamentary constitution and monarchy I'd get a massive debuff for doing that because the people hate it. The Neue Cope. Right, so we're just waiting for this election. Waiting for elections and trying to manipulate elections seems to be a big feature of this. Ah, here we go. Fucking election problems. We're getting some big election problems. We need to take some Viagra. We have electile dysfunction. So when are we styling on Bohemia to get Silesia? I don't know. Someday. It's just, you know, the infamy. I'm waiting. Do I get events to go after the Russians and stuff? I don't know. Do I just outright, straight up, attack Bohemia? They're allied to Spain and Piedmont. I could do it. The Danubians would probably join me. It might be a pretty easy war to just grab that. So, what do the Liberals support? Limited citizenship. Upper Silesia has Poles. Yeah, this one. Upper Silesia has a lot of Poles. No, but Niederschlesien also has a lot in Breslau, aka Wrocław, and a little bit here in Głoga. So both of these would be good to take. Taking them both would be good. Aye. Creating modern day Polish borders. It would be a bit of a death war if we did that. It would be a tough one because they're still strong. Well, maybe not that strong. They only have 35. They did get a big death war against Burgundy, which fucked them up. Actually, now that you say that, Ainsley, I think I will go for it. I'm going to do it soon. I just want to get this Treaty of Hadiach, which is going to be so annoying to get a fucking non-moralist party at the moment. What does this Liberal Party support? Interventionism. Okay. Interventionism it is. Paternalists. When do the paternalists drop? The treaty gets me accepted, Pops. The fucking automated Twitch thing just censored the word cripple, even though it was used as a verb, not a noun. Calling the Germans Germs was arguably the most racist thing in that statement. Limited citizenship. War with Bohemia now, Chudgun. I'm gonna stack the border. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Billions of troops must stack the border. Oops, I accidentally took attrition. 1,500 people just died. Billions must stack their borders with their upcoming enemies in a war. I'm doing nothing, just hanging around. Alright, what does this party support? Moralism? Okay, pluralism, not moralism. Limited citizenship. Come on, Liberals have got to win. The Liberals have got to win this. Come on. I think the Treaty of Hadiach before I go to war with Bohemia. Alright, now I'm going to restore the academia. I think we've got enough culture text with this plus 30%. It's time to move to others. Right, restore the academia. There you go. And we definitely need military tech. In fact, we might suffer in this war against Bohemia in terms of military tech. They have 12 and I've got 7. It's bad. I need to also get military tech before I do this. Now, I know I probably have overwhelming numbers, but But still, come on. Who's winning this fucking election? There's a when you hover over hold election, it does say, let's encourage, we have to go all out and use some other tactics. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm already getting sick. Now that I'm using the election of, like, mechanics in this game more in all these campaigns, I'm getting completely sick of them. I can see how they're shit, okay? I get it. But it's one of the least important of the so-called major mechanics. There's the paternalists, they just dropped. What is my paternal party support? Do I even have one? Yeah? They're pro-military. No, that's the reactionary one. Where the fuck are they? I'll get them. Next month tick. Yeah, yeah. There they are. Voice of the monarchy. The Beornian capital lies in rubble. Why is it that fucking Beornia always falls? Beornia must fall every time. They're the usual. They are jingoism and state capital. So we'll get them after we get liberals. Beornia falls every fucking time. Something bad happens. But they're doing well this campaign. They won. Quito is the powerhouse out there. Interesting how Mexico came together. And then there's Lusitania there. Yeah. Hispano-Andean and Shimu, this country suffers a lot from not having many accepted pops. It really suffers from that. It's got nothing. The Incans are better off ruling this place. Political view, I know. So if I held an election, oh my god, the Unia, they're so far ahead. I have to impose a party. I'm testing it, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking a save if I get a bad modifier, but come on. I'll never fucking get rid of this fucking moralist fucking party. Oh. I have to put in... I would put in the socialist actually, since I have a choice. I'll put them in. And then I get to do it. But if I get that debilitating modifier for doing this, I'll have to revert. I trigger new events. Great. Reclaim the East! Wait until any event triggers first. There you go. Samagotia and White Bithynia. I mean, that already happened. That already happened. That's dividing internal cores. That already happened. Then you get Lithuanian and Litvin added to accepted pops there, which is really good. Everything apart from Balta are accepted here. Paternal is in this mod equivalent to the bundle of stickists. They're like an early version of it. Because it doesn't make sense for the bundle of stickists to exist in the 1860s, obviously. But it's like an early version of it, similar. So in this scenario, there's no point encouraging liberals. Let's just turn off all my national focuses. I'm not investing much here because I'm just waiting to see if I get this modifier. If I don't know when it would come up. When would it come up if I was going to get it? Would it come up within a month? Or how do I know I'm safe? This isn't it. How do I know I'm safe to make this official? I think that a lot of time is passing. I think we might be alright, guys. Weren't Lithuanians accepted? Nope, they were not at the time. They were not. Lads, I think we're safe. After we get to April, I'm gonna start playing, and we're gonna go with this. It turns out I can actually change parties safely with this government. I don't know the exact info, I don't know the exact government type that disallows you from changing government. I think we're okay. This is parliamentary monarchy. Maybe it was constitutional monarchy that doesn't allow it. What are the... Yeah, constitutional monarchy might not do it. I think we're okay. Let's just wait until May. Let's give it another month. I took a save before I did this. Because if we do get that horrible modifier, I'll revert to that. But I think we're okay. Alright, okay, good. Millions must close luxury. Close these. And then open everything now. Millions of subsidies must pour into my industry. And yeah. Let's just take it from here. It's going to be kind of difficult to start making an industry from scratch here. Rus Charna and Rus Chervona. This one is ripe for canned food. Rus Charna. Rus Chervona. This one has coal. Coal and iron. That is getting steel. No bronze. And it'll get artillery. It should get steel artillery, but I can't build that yet. Wielkopolska already has an artillery. Where's Wielkopolska? That's a massive region with shit RGOs. Smuds? Where's that? Where the fuck is it? Smuds? It's over here, the coastline. And that has shit RGOs as well. Canned food is what goes there. Build more navy? Why? Courland can get a bit of where did that go? Courland can get furniture. Malopolska has lead. This is the fun part of the game, actually. You know, it's good. It has a lot of lead. What does lead go into again? I think it goes into a bronze factory. Yeah, we'll build that. And a bronze artillery. Do we have any sulfur in the country? Or is it a PLC series? Oh my god, this is the PLC series. Fuck. Look at that. Look at the sulfur. That's fucked up. I learned it in previous streams of this mod, so I'm used to it a little bit now. This situation is untenable. Where can we go to get some overseas? And the invasion of Plantagenet to liberate the slaves. We'll grab this. Burgundy controls that bit of India. This East India Company thing, at war with several nations. What is going on here? The Burgundian East India Company is free. I can attack that, but I don't have any navy or potential to project power. All the more reason to shit on Bohemia, but then take what? The sulfur situation is completely beyond fucked, okay? We're just going to have to live with that. This is going to be my sulfur state. Take Brandenburg? Well, I could release Brandenburg as a sphereling. Or something like that. Now we take Reclaim the East. Okay, this is big. During the 1839 to 40 Sejm, the Commonwealth had encountered troubles in the East that had ultimately resulted in a great deal of territory permanently leaving the Commonwealth. Through noble conspiracy and political abuse, it was impossible to reclaim this territory, but now that nobility have been curtailed and the Union has been successfully federalised through the new Treaty of Lublin, the Commonwealth should now be able to embark on a reconquest of its... Well, should we do Bohemia first? I gain masses of cores. I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to attack Bohemia before that. Okay? I am. I swear, that was what I was planning to do, so we'll do it. Now, as well as taking Silesia, I could liberate Brandenburg. Maybe. As a sphere then. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to that. Island population check. It's Polish, not Czech. Nearly getting to 60k. Alright. Encouragements. We can add some. We can do some craftsmen now. Millions must produce steel. What's Poison got? It's got gold. It's got cows. Everything's got enough cows to make as much fucking canned food as I want. But you're also going to make ammunition and shit. Alright, time to industrialise. I'm back. Did I miss any LARP? You actually missed the greatest amount of LARP we've had for months in this, years in this campaign. We're ready to fire the decision to go east. Wait, why can't I fire it now? Oh, I turned off the notification. But I've decided to invade Bohemia first. And no, I'm not caring about infamy. Subscribe on September and use the donation link, everyone. Support the channel. Keep it going. Retaking Silesia, that's right. I'm so overconfident that I'm not even mobilising for this war. They only have 38 brigades, but they probably have a big mobilisation themselves. Actually, let's play it safe, let's play it smart. Let's morb. Let's morbalise. And the tech difference, I know. Millions must exclamation mark Patreon. You can join my Patreon, but a short-term quick stream donation is what I advertise more on streams, because it makes sense to do that here. But on my videos I advertise Patreon more. Right, more tech, more military tech is very needed. Hello Zamat Gal. Yeah, you've got a good portion of stream left to enjoy. You're not too late. We're about to invade Bohemia and then turn east and kill Ukraine and Russia. See, we're very, you know, balanced on this thing. We are, you know, we take the middle ground and kill them both. I can watch things that weren't Bavaria Part 8. Yes, there will be bonus clips that you get on Patreon. So Patreon is it has a lot of benefits. Who won the Great German War II? It was a stalemate, but it was a stalemate but bad for Bohemia. That's what the event basically said. Because it was Bohemia that was attacking and seeking to gain shit out of it. Remember the legendary Hidden Mountain province here? There it is. We should build a fort there. We really need a fort there out of commemoration. Still managed to get, you know, away with it, infamy-wise. I will be using infamy things when we add war goals, though. Peace of Westphalen 2. Okay, let's start taking some cheeky little events to make the people more paternal. Just start sowing the seeds of paternalism in the country. Oh, this happened! The defenestration of Prague. The Bohemians are getting their falling apart. It's over. Bohemia's fallen events happening. The Emperor Sigismund is thrown out of a window. Now, does this not make sense? Because I think prior to this, there was a thing where Sigismund the Emperor was already overthrown. Wasn't there? But they brought him back just to fucking chuck him out a window. Yeah. It's That's a good one, so I might go. It's it's Bover. It's Bover. That's actually one of the best ones I fucking heard. It's Bover. You have no idea how good that one is. It's Ober. It's Ober. It's. I just came up with another one. It's Ober Schlesien. Let's take it. Oberschlesien. Should I call all allies? The Danubian Confederation will not join, and they're the ones that I actually want to join. Because they could actually really help me. Would Saxony join? No. So all the people who are actually fucking nearby don't want to join. And then all the other overseas people who don't have to contribute anything. We get Illyria, or we get Yugoslavia and Romania. I can technically control their troops, but I can't be arsed. Thank you, Ainsley. You're going now just as we start the war that you suggested. I can't believe it. He's already fucking off. Just when we start the war. And he was the one who fucking encouraged it and came up with this good idea. Where can you get some loyal viewers nowadays, eh? I'm giving you bad advice. That was good advice. Unless the war is horrible, but you know, that's a risk I'm taking by making this choice. It is good advice to take this land. Because it's Polish. A lot of Polish pots, accepted pots. The Bohemians are attacking me in multiple locations. Now I'm about to attack them. So, where's my good general? Wait, where is he? That's him here, isn't it? That's him. Just reinforce that. An attack too, and then we can attack Poznan. The Bohemians have gone into the war on low org. Aye, we're crushing them in all the battles. Oh, nice roll! Oh my god, Stanislav. Is that Stanislav himself? Is Stanislav a Radziwiłł himself by heritage? Family? I'm overstacking that battle. Oh, we won there. Follow up with a 2 defense, that's it. Oh yeah, he's a Habsburg, yeah, that's right. He's such a good person that people are naming their kids after him. Stanislav has become a popular name in Poland. The Radziwiłł family has named their kids after him. Everyone has. The Ridge Smigwies are naming them. They've got a Stanislav kid now. We're just absolutely fucking crushing them in every battle. Overwhelmingly. Millions of Stanislavs must be born. We need to not let this meme die so early by overusing it. We need to be very careful on that. It looks like the Bohemians are the ones fucking suffering from low org now. Oh my god, we have jingoism issues. It's Bover. It's Pulver. I'm willing to obviously use a command to get jingoism. I have absolutely no problem doing that. I think using command for jingoism is fine. But the really fun... now that I realise it, the really funny thing about... Remember the Bad Frank video where we played Victoria 2 with no mods? The hilarious thing about playing multiplayer with no mods is that you cannot use the console command, which is the simple way to get rid of the jingoism problem in single player. It's more of a problem in multiplayer. It's unfixable in multiplayer compared to single player. I didn't think of it like that, but it's actually true. Single player wins that. And many other problems that you can fix with console commands that you can't do in MP. They require rehosts and shit. Debug always add war goal. Well, I could do that, but what about something that just straight up gives me the jingoism? Because that would just solve it for the long term. I'm winning these battles left, right and centre, but I'm not actually wiping them. Does anyone know the event? I think it might be a different event in the mod anyway. It might have got changed, so I might as well just do Diplo always add war goal, actually. Maybe. $4407. Okay, yes, this one works. Thank you. We can add the other Schlesien, Niederschlesien. 55 war score. How much is it for all of them? I think that might be over 100. I think I'll just fucking yes man it. I don't give a fuck. I'm more than willing to yes man it so I can get everything I want, including the sulfur. I didn't even need to mobilise. I haven't deployed any of my mobilised troops in the battle, I think. I didn't need to after all. Their org is bad because they're getting the compounding effects of, I don't know, what party do they have? They have a pro-military party. That doesn't actually make sense. They should be getting plenty org, actually. I don't know. They have 8 war exhaustion and a pro-military party. That should be enough org. What's going on here? They just got an ungodly reinforcement tick. I saw that live. Yeah, we'll need to reinforce that one. The Romanians are cut off. They've gone too far. Oh, they didn't actually send all the troops into that. That's a wipe. Oh, they're attacking Königgrätz. The Battle of Königgrätz is coming up. Oh, I made them stop, and now they're flanking round like the AI always does. We're gonna go and plug that gap. Oh no, they stopped. I made the AI stop. I love fighting the AI. They're really unpredictable. I mean, for fuck's sake, it must be easy to code the OpenVic army. It must be easy to code the OpenVic military system, the military AI, I mean, specifically, because they are the most predictable AI in any game I've ever seen. I'm basically controlling them. I'm dictating exactly where they go, and I can stop them moving anywhere I want them to. I have more control over them than fucking they do. Yeah, so how much war score is this? It's 101! That's actually allowed under most MP rule sets. But I also want to add the Brandenburg thing. I'm just hoping for a good military system. It will be the same. It will have different things. It's going to be complicated. I'll be able to explain it better in a dedicated video or stream, like I was saying earlier. We are getting a constitutional crisis. Is this generic or? I think that's a generic event. It looks generic. I'm not as things stand right now, I'm not exactly sure the extent to which we will recreate the AI as it is, or how it works, or improve it. I think improving the military AI is probably a place where we would actually improve the AI a bit. Or we could have a completely faithful mode that keeps the AI the same, but in terms of pure faithful recreation, I don't think military AI is that big on anyone's agenda. Who wants this shit to be exactly like it is? Even in a completely faithful compatibility old mode. But still, I think a faithful version and a changed version works for that too. I don't know. That's to be decided, really. The chosen political party. Is it? Well, how bad was that? Constitutional crisis. Oh, it wasn't even that bad. It happened ages after I did it. I could have sworn that what I got in that other playthrough, the Aragon time I did it, was worse. I could have sworn we got a much worse event than that Bionic. Otherwise, why would I, if it wasn't that bad an event, why would I have reverted in the same way I did when I got it then? Maybe I just saw it and panicked, or someone told me it was bad in the chat and I didn't verify it myself, but I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, the Bohemian org here is laughable. It was worse. Yes. Thank fuck I'm not getting gaslighted. My memory serves me well. Was that my really good general that just died? No, it was just a 2 attack. Well, follow up. Defend the Romanians. The Romanians are falling. No. Don't do it. No. Come on. Don't fall. By the way, the next stream of this will be Sunday. I will continue on Sunday, everyone. Keep that in mind. Okay? I should have said that earlier. Let's follow up this time. Bohemia was an absolute piece of piss. I'm not even continuing to mobilize. Absolute pushover. Romanians and Yugos working together. Yeah, that's cute. Both my puppets. I did not even need to mobilize for that fucking war. Absolute pathetic joke of a country. Moving half my troops fucking back. Don't need them. You know, might as well start the process of moving my troops back now, instead of having to move them all at once at the end of the war, you know? Just start moving them back. Get them to the eastern border, because that's where I'm going next. Money, oh, it's money hoarder time. That's how well my economy's doing. I haven't taken retake the east yet, because I think it triggers things immediately. Part of the thing said that it would trigger an event right away, so I'm waiting on it. I'm doing Bohemia first. Right. I'm adding... Should I do it in all of Brandenburg or just the one region? All of Brandenburg is hard to justify because I'm going way over war score. But it also gives me a connection. doing it in one region is a bit easier to justify in terms of staying within game mechanics and not quote-unquote cheating too much. But it would also probably break away to a rebellion or something. I might lose it. What do we all think? In for a penny? What's everyone's political view on this matter? Oh, hello, Noki. Everyone, give me your hottest political view. Now, I just said that as soon as Noki came into the chat, and she's got some fucking hot takes. So it's a bad idea to ask. Greed is good. Zapadoslavia must be secure. This has nothing to do with Slavs. This is Albion. I think I'm going to do all of Brandenburg then. Don't answer it, Noki. Don't answer it. Keep them to yourself. Only the province. You're like, Doomlord is like that free speech guy standing up in the meeting painting. I think you should only take the one state. Don't release all of it. It's Bover. I would follow Chadislav to the Rhine if he commanded. Alright, let's declare war on Saxony and the Rhenish then. Let's do it. I don't know who that is, Bog City, so you're lost on me. What's that? Are we losing Money Hoarder? Oh, we lost Money Hoarder. We're regaining money. We're back. Someone had a victory in Bohemia, Burgundy, I mean, and I didn't read who it was. Minor spelling mistake. Can everyone laugh at this user? Can everyone post a KEKW at TheBastard1? Oh. Infinite follow-up. Millions must never be encircled. There you go, that's the encirclement. Now, because I've encircled Bohemia, they've got nowhere to retreat, so I don't know if they'll get stack wiped by Org alone, and I might lose the battle. Someday the Romanians will take Prague. That's true. The Romanians and the Yugoslavs. Okay, we got the white. There you go. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. The Romanians and the Yugoslavians are taking it together. I think we've beaten Bohemia enough. I think we can yes man our peace deal. In for a penny, whatever the saying is. Let's release 100% Brandenburg. Okay? Let's do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm badass, okay? Clearing infamy. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to add 200 war score and then clean the infamy. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm really, really badass. I don't care. This isn't a spoiler, but did anyone appreciate my little usage of the really old meme? We've got a badass over here in Varia Part 8. Did anyone notice that and feel amused by it? Or did it go over your heads? Did you miss it? What did you think? Did you think it was too cringe because it was so old? I intentionally used it ironically because it's so old, and I thought that itself would be funny. Didn't notice Probs missed it? Oh, come on. I put a lot of thought into editing this shit, and you didn't even notice? I'm yet to watch the video, and that is exactly why we don't spoil the plot on these things, but mentioning a little image meme that I put in that doesn't really say anything about the context is a fine thing to say. How could you just listen to this video? There's a lot of important visual shit going on. Ah well. I took one breath a little harder than usual. Missed it. How could you all miss that? Do you look at the subtitles when they're being spoken? Anyway, peace out with It's Bover. I'll tell you the timestamp of it, roughly. If you want. We've got a new Brandenburg's feeling. I'm going to tell you the timestamp. hold on. If you haven't watched the video, just watch the whole video. But if you have already watched the video and you want the timestamp of this, I'm not going to read out the context of what was happening because that would be a spoiler. War score limit stinks anyway. It depends on the context of it. The war limit is clearly necessary, but in specific, you know, situations, it can obviously be overlooked when it might make much sense, you know, if I can speak properly. Alright, let's get you a timestamp for this meme. I bet I'm going to get an advert. Nope. Right, you heard the first song there for a sec. Right, let's skip here. Let's go to it. Here. Ah, I got an advert when I skipped ahead. Fine, I'm gonna watch my own adverts. I'm making money for myself. You can't see what I'm doing anyway, because I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm not showing the video. I'm just getting a simple timestamp. It's at 24:30, okay? But you should probably watch a little bit before that so you get the context of the joke. Alright? How could you have missed that? And does anyone remember that we've got a badass over here from like 2010? $24.30 indeed. If you haven't watched the video yet though, just wait till you can watch the whole thing. And then I guess you've got some extra timestamp to look forward to. Anyway, we just gained both of the Silesias. We gained Oberschlesien and Niederschlesien. I remember that meme people used to post that on NRV all the time. Yeah, it was Neil deGrasse Tyson going, whoa, we've got a badass over here. But when I first used that and saw it in like 2010, I didn't know who that was. Just thought it was just a funny general thing. I didn't know who Neil deGrasse Tyson was. So we got this, and this is some really good land. Where do the Schlesiens stack up in terms of our total pops? They're quite unpopulated, but if they were one state together, they would be our third most populated. I think, yeah. The clergymen, not great. Literacy, alright. What's the industry like in these two places? Niederschlesien. Oberschlesien and Nieder... Fucking not great. It could be better. Could be a lot better. Could be so much better. Luxury clothes. That is fucking classic Bohemia. You're a cringe Reddit atheist, Noki. Right, Oberschlesien, what can we build here? How could Bohemia have squandered such a fucking industrial state? Iron and coal, oh. So, what else can we build here? There's a lot of coal, so I think... I don't think I have the tech to build cement factories. But that's fine. Just steel is important. So we've got a bit of sulfur in our sphere now. We did that. Let's now take the decision to go east. Let's do it. It's over for Bohemia. Now it's time to turn our attention east. And with a bit of luck, we'll be able to get some major cores and events. Take all of Germany? Well, nah, we'll be taking all of Russia. Okay, boom, we take that. Oh, we get more. We get more further events. Do we get any events? Oh my god, we just instantly took Smolensk out of that. Whoa, and we cored it. And the cores, we got full cores on these southern ones here. Oh, that's so much. That is so much map painting. Reconquer Smolensk. Didn't I already have? Didn't I just do that? Didn't I just do that? That's exactly what I just did. Maybe it's because I sphered them. I don't know. So what does Reconquer Smolensk do since I already have it? That was Smolensk there, right? Yeah, and it has cores. Smolensk doesn't have cores anywhere else. Ryazanian nationalists, actually. I misread that. Get some Giga Chads in the chat for what we're about to do. What's this other one? The Lyapunov of Moscow have attempted to unify Central Russia. Well, they did attempt it a long time ago, but failed. Oh, it does say before. Yeah, that's right. To the point that the region is often known to Europeans as simply Muscovy. In more recent times, the Lyapunovs married into the House of Habsburg, did they? We will help them chase their dream of ruling Muscovy if they submit to our control and waive any claim to Smolensk. Okay. Smolensk, the gateway between Central Russia and Lithuania, has been coveted by Polish and Lithuanian kings for generations. Always a battleground between us and the Russians. Principality arose from the Treaty of Warsaw, Bohemian kings posted Jagiellon in the territories. Oh, I didn't ask for a history lesson. I want to know what I'm doing in the here and now. Now that Muscovy has been shattered, Smolensk is ripe for the taking. We will not make the same mistakes as past rulers. I mean, okay, I'll take this, even though, yeah, it's not costing me anything. It just gives me prestige, and I inherit it. But I already did. Let's do that Lyapunov thing then. They were already misfeeling. Reorganize Central Russia. Pan-Russian nationalism will remain an eternal threat unless it is somehow addressed. The foreign ministry suggests we give the Russians what they want, in a way. Sufficient number of Russians who will be willing to form a united Russian state under our control, with the centre of its administration in Moscow? I actually disagree with this. This would all cede provinces to Moscow. They would become the Tsardom of Rus. Nah. You know, no, I'm actually directly ruling all this shit. I'm going for direct fucking rule here. None of that nonsense. This is mine. The Schlesians have mass unemployment. What did Niederschlesien have in terms of pops? RGOs. Yeah, that stuff. Needs a steel factory as well. Yeah. I'm not letting them have a puppet to own this shit. What is Rusbiela? Rusbiela. Is it a state? Yeah. Fucking luxury clothes, fuck off. What RGOs does it have? I assume there's a lot of wood here. No, that's just yet another canned food state. This one has wood, so it's getting the wood treatment. It's getting lumber. It's getting furniture. And it's getting paper. There you go. And it's not getting luxury clothes. That can fuck right off. Can you form the Roman Empire? Yes, great comment. I'm forming Rome. That's the main goal of this campaign. It's Poland-Lithuania. That's a lot of unaccepted pops. Yeah, I'm thinking direct rule. This bit here actually has a lot of Litvins in Rusbiala. That's good because I accept Litvin. I have 9.36 million pops. Out of that, I have 6.64 accepted, which is just great. This bit here has a lot of accepted pops. Almost half of the eastern Ukraine region here. Well, just those two provinces. So, we are now attacking the Sloboda. Okay, 59. Restore order. Yeah, we're rejecting the Adidas stereotype here. We don't want their factories. We're wearing classy clothes. And while I'm at it, the Zaporozhian host. Restoring order on them. They're allied to someone. Let's go. They were allied to Voronezh, or however you say it. Aye, the Cossacks are being taken down, and they're being directly ruled by a Commonwealth. Something else I want to do is take the Baltics. I have it on good authority that if I take all the Baltics, the decision to accept and maybe core stuff, or core and maybe accept is how it actually is. And we're getting beautiful artillery. We're about to unlock steel artillery, which I need to replace the bronze ones with. I think let's get this one now to increase the fucking the sugar plantation out on the island, which has probably gone over. Actually, let's have a channel point prediction. The Bohemian Compromise. The Doge channel point prediction. Has the island gone over 60k pops? Yes or no? Guess, and then I'll go over and check. Guess now. Bet your channel points, everyone. Get betting. Bet big, bet hard, win big. Win hard. I'll do it if he's lazy. You can't do it. You're not a mod. How presumptuous of you. Yeah, and he did it. I'll do it if he's lazy. Not even a mod. And then he did it. Who do you think you are? And if you don't take me literally, by the way, I'm joking. I was going to individually ask everyone and keep track. Are you going to like physically take in the bets? Like walking around the horse racing? Take your bets, please. Got any bets? Betting horses? Just walking around taking the bets at the horse races. Keep half the money for myself. That's exactly why I didn't let you do it. You're corrupt. The only person who gets to keep money for himself out of this whole me streaming for you situation is me. I get the subs, the donations. Get your primes in, get your subs, get your donations. You get channel points, which is a pathetic fake excuse for funny money that doesn't really exist. And it's fake money, yet some countries still ban it because it's kind of gambling. It's funny how there's always a side of the bet in my channel point predictions, which is the side that is clearly, surely the most likely. And then there's the small group of people who go for the less likely one just because they'll win more if it's true. And I respect them. Netherlands has it banned. Are you from the Netherlands? Ben je Nederlands? I can't do it because it's banned in my country. All your countries are literally 1984. We got the Zaporozhian host boys. We've expanded that colony of Yedesan. Oh my god, the map painting is real! Oh! Beautiful. Lastly, we also have cores on some of the Slobozhanщina. And I'm going to use that excuse to take the whole state, of course. There's some Malorussian pops around here, which I accept. Alright, I'm attacking that now anyway. Oh, I'm at war with Voronezh as well, so I can just hit them and add acquire core. Well, the channel point prediction's done, everyone's bet, so is it time to go over and check? It's time to check. Did it go over 60,000? Yes, it did! Oh, that's so close. And I noticed that a lot more people voted for 2 this time. Wow. I was literally saying, just as I was saying this, I was saying it was more likely that it was 1. And I would have bet for 1. I believed it was going to be over. I believed it. And it turns out it was. That's a big bet. a lot of people have lost there. This is like one of the first bets ever where the minority side in terms of the channel points has won. Quite often with my channel point predictions, as I was saying, there's always one side that's more likely every time, such as betting on me to win a war, and I'm such a skilled, epic player. So congrats everyone if you just won big. Don't waste your channel points on highlighted messages. Build up that VIP, okay? Come on, I want to see some VIPs on this damn channel one of these days. Now it's the stupid screaming music. Yeah, great tune. It's ruining this playlist, I tell you. This Voronezh has a lot of troops. I'm not going to fight them, I'm just going to full siege them down. When I give you a whole new series as content for you, I want that VIP. Look, are you going to host a JBA mod campaign? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No? Well then what are you doing? What content do you mean? If you want to edit for me, if you want to give me a series, you're getting more than just channel points. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Now he'll actually want money when he edits me a series. I could have just given him fucking channel points. Damn. Not editing. Ah. I was joking though. Anyway. Nothing I say around here is serious. Editor doxed. Yeah, he lives at 123 Negra Arroyo Avenue. A sneak peek. Are you making your own video? Or something? If you're making your own video, then make your own video. Don't say it's going to be me or anything. Put it on your own channel. What are you talking about? You're working on a new mod. Okay. Alright. Once a modder, always a modder. Modders always keep modding. That's all they do. They're always on to the next project. They never take a moment to just stand still. Just always must mod. Millions must mod. Can I get a spud chud gun? We're going to call the stream after this war, though. I think this will be a neat way to stop it. There's our steel artillery. Now it's important that I go to all these places that I just built steel, and build that one instead. Phase out the Bronze Age, and put in the steel. It's better. It's better because it corresponds to the actual steel that I'm building everywhere. Like, it makes a lot more sense. It produces the same thing at the end of the day, but the goods going into it are better. There you go. That's nice. Sneak peek, 450 AUC. What do you mean AUC? Wait, are you talking... Have you seen the fucking Little Dark Age mod if you're talking about, like, 450 AD? Do you know about Little Dark Age? Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to white piece that. I wanted to actually add my... I didn't add my core. Wait. That was a genuine little slip-up mistake. Are you just copying the Little Dark Age mod? Do you know the Little Dark Age mod, JBA? I don't want you to come out with a fucking... I don't want you to put time and effort into something that's already been done. You don't know the little... It's already been done, JBA! JBA! Go to my Discord, go to the modding section, go to Victoria 2 multiplayer mods, and go into... Look up Little Dark Age. I need to actually add on Voronezh. Oh, it's Jingoism. What was the number? 4507? or 407. I remembered. You don't need to tell me, guys. Wait, I don't have my core? I have cores! I have cores! I can't add. Because it's the capital? Right. Just add conquest and then refund the infamy. See, that's a genuine thing. I needed to do that. Mechanically, I had no way of taking my core. That's not what I'm doing. Good then. I'm glad you're not doing something that someone else has already done. The Little Dark Age mod is 500, or no, the Little Dark Age mod is 400 AD, but the Industrial Revolution started at that time and it's already in full swing. Now we're piecing out. That's the full extent of the map today. We're going to get more next time. Look at that. Well, seeing as we don't have any more direct cores on anything, from here on out, we could actually create that Muscovy puppet, but I don't want it to get any of the land I currently have. So I could just like pause and do that and see what happens. Or we could just actually continue conquesting. Maybe. Or we could create that Muscovy puppet and conquer to the south, towards the Caucasus, towards Central Asia, around that Russia, whatever it might be. So this will be where we call the stream. We'll have a bit more chatting and we'll look around the world, but I'm going to take the save there. And we'll explore all this. We're going to explore our next moves on Sunday, okay, when I continue. So that's Plantagenet. We also have an epilogue campaign to do, which we're going to go and take on that save of Liberia, or whatever it's called. Liberie. That's French for Liberia. The French equivalent of Liberia, that's what it means. Which is good, and it makes a lot of sense to have that, Plantagenet being French speaking. Hello, Bounce. Thank you very much for saying that. You're just tuning in at the end. But we've got to get some last minute subs in here. We didn't get that many subs this stream. Get your subs in. It's September. And of course, we have primes. We have the donation link. It's September. Do you remember? Give your prime sub on September. So this Liberie, what we're gonna do is that save that we took, we're gonna go back to it, and we're gonna try and win as that Liberie country, and it'll be really difficult because they're outnumbered as hell, and they didn't get any chance to build up under a player. It's all AI, so it'll be a real challenge. We'll do that after the actual PLC campaign is finished, and we'll do it as a standalone, just like we did with the thingy. Oh, bounce! Whoa! Oh, when I asked for a couple last minute subs, that's not what I had in mind. An entire 10. I was thinking maybe a sub here, a prime there, maybe a gift or two, maybe a pound on the stream elements. Thank you so much. Dang, he stole my idea. I was just about to check how much it would be. I have to be real with you all. I don't think September discounts actually apply to gifts. I think, but I don't know. I've only been getting third-party info from members of chat. Bounce did that? No, they don't apply to gifting. So yeah, keep that in mind in September.
Bounce 8 gifted a tier 1 sub to Oquado.
I'm all about people making like educated decisions with their money. That's Victoria 3 made me so aware of fucking consumers and money that I always want people to know exactly what they're doing and getting. We're also very clear that half of the sub money goes to Twitch.
8 gifted a tier 1 sub to Raptors fan
and 75. I always say that the stream elements link, much less of it goes to the company. But thank you so much for gifting 10 bounce or bank 8. We're going to be back on Sunday to continue this campaign.
713.
And the best part is that you spawned 10 Camoningolins in the chat.
Bounce 8 gifted a tier 1 sub to Sir Alligator 94.
Feels like so many more than 10, but It is really just 10. You have to
Bounce
justify the
8
footy
gifted a tier
tag.
1 sub to Cunrick_Van_Dermatan.
Gunrick Van Dermatan. I want to hear this in Bavaria Part 9. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for the modding. Thanks for the great engagement with chat. Always a pleasure to have fun and chill with you and talk to you. I couldn't do this without you. Like, imagine I couldn't get any of the same entertainment or chat or talking at all if I didn't have as many people in the chat talking back. Because half or more, or most, if half, if not most, of what the dialogue on this stream is based on what people are saying in the chat. It all feeds through you, back to me, back to you, and then we have a good time. So it's your stream, and that's what's different about these single player streams. I get to interact with chat more, and it becomes so much more enjoyable for me. So, thank you so much for all that. If you want to know more about the monetization issues I've had, I did a YouTube stream yesterday with PieChucker. It's just on my main channel under live. You can watch it. A really fascinating stream. It's fully time-stamped. Hello, Laughing Cavalier. Laughing Cavalier has copyright issues. He talks about them on that stream, and we go into detail on all of it. So if you're looking, since you're stream watchers, you probably already look for long form content, and if you're VOD watchers as well, this applies. So you'd probably really enjoy that stream I did with PieChucker, so check it out on the main channel. And we also have to go forward with that idea of the third channel, but like I said, there's a backlog of community posts to do. I also have to do a poll for the name of that channel, so it'll take some time before I get that going. And on that round of applause, thank you, I'm bowing, thank you. Good night, everyone. Been a pleasure. Bye. I'll see you on Sunday.